Janine here from Dancefest. We're based in Worcester, so we might have taught one of our creative dance projects in your school, or you might know us from one of your Worcester community centres too, leading our week of classes. Welcome to Dancefest's second A Little Lift video. This video is specifically for early years children aged 0 to 5 and for everyone, your families that are enjoying dance at home and in school. We hope you enjoy it. We are sharing with you a dance inspired by the children's book, A Snail and the Whale. And our lovely Claire from Dancefest and her family have created some lovely movement for you to play with at home and in school, all inspired by that giant, long, enormous whale and that tiny, brave snail. We hope you enjoy it.
Hello! So, Ruby and I and Jessie are going to do a quick little dance about the Snail and the Whale book, because we love the Snail and the Whale, don't we, girls?
Yeah.
We do. So we're going to start with the idea of the giant, enormous, immensely long whale and the small, curled up snail. So ready, girls? Let's curl up small as we can. Small, really small. And then ready, we're going to make it as big as we can. Go, as big as you can, Ruby. Stretch out big, Jessie, stretch so big she trod on me. Stretch it out big and really small again, girls. Ready, curl up small. And ready to go really big. Ready, go, as big as you can. Go. So it might be wide, it might be long, you might stretch out this way, long and big. Ready, really small, down we go. Super small. And ready, really big, go. That's lovely, Jessie. And one more time, really small. Time, really small. And really big. So now we're going to do our silvery trail that loops and curls. So if we imagine our finger to start with, draw in loops and curls, go. They might go behind you. Up and down. Hi, Benji. Okay, girls, what about if it's our elbow that's drawing the trail? So that might loop and curl. Go. What about if it's our nose drawing the loops and curls? Ready? Go. What about, girls, if it's our bottom drawing the big circles and loops and curls? Ready? Off we go. Whee! And back to our hand. Okay, now we're going to do some shooting stars. So get those stars going, girls. Ready? Let's see if you can put those stars all around you. Off you go. Some high, some low, some to the sides. Turn around. All around. Okay, let's make one star shoot. So he's up high. Ready? He's going to shoot down low. Whoosh. And he's going to shoot down low. Ready? Whoosh. Okay, so now we've got to make some big, enormous waves, because there were enormous waves. So as big as you can. And as big a wave as you can, Ruby. Whoosh. Yes, they might move around the room. Whoosh. Whoosh. Keep going. That's it, enormous waves. What about some small waves that are arching? Whoosh. Whoosh. And some big, giant, crashing waves. Off we go. Whoosh. Whoosh. They might go so high, Jessie, that we have to jump up. Whoosh. Like this. Yes, they might. Now we've got zigzag, zoom in, speedboats that put the whale off his track. So how can we do some zigzags, Ruby? We could walk some zigzags. Yes, Jessie?
We can run some.
We can run some zigzags. Jessie's zigzagging her feet. And she's zigzagging her feet like this too. Sit, Jess, keep going. And we could do some with our arms. Danny's suggesting from behind the camera. It could be our hands. It could be our hands drawing a zigzag, Jess. Try that one.
I'm doing this kind of zigzag.
Ruby, oh, that's a lovely zigzag, Ruby. Can you do them with your hands?
Zigzag.
Brilliant. It might be our hand leading us on a zigzag pathway. Okay. Now, they're going to try and dig out the whale, so we're squirting and spraying water everywhere. Ready? So should we do some big squirts and sprays? Ready? Here we go. Benji's ready. Here we go. Whoosh! Let me have a look. Yes, exactly like that. Let's do a few. Ready? Whoosh! Whoosh! And then the tide is coming into the bay. So the tide rolls, doesn't it? So can we roll the tide, Ruby, up and down? Up and down. Keep it rolling. Whoosh. Whoosh. Keep it rolling. And then we saved the whale and he's back out. So high five. Yay! And we're going to curl up small because all the snails are going to climb on the tail of the whale. Here we go.
So for those of you who would like to do a little bit more dancing with us, we're going to stick with the theme of kind of under the sea. And this story is about an octopus called Otto, who's on the hunt for his friend, the humpback whale, Hula. So we're going to create a little tiny dance for each animal and then put them all together. So we're going to start with the first octopus that we meet, called Otto. Otto the octopus. So we're going to find a space, have our feet apart, and I want you to imagine that you've got 8 arms and legs. So there are 8 tentacles, and you start moving as if you are travelling through water or through the sea. And because we've got 8 tentacles, we're going to move for 8 beats. So think about arms and legs spiralling, twisting, turning, whooshing and waving. 6, 7, 8. Okay? And wherever you finish, I want you to freeze, even if it's in a balance on one leg. So that is going to be our octopus move. Got 8 beats. Let's move on to the next page. So our next movement, our next little dance is going to be inspired by this penguin here, because Otto is looking in the Antarctic, the coldest place on earth. Okay, so penguin. For penguin, we're just going to really think about being very, very cold and chilly. So we're going to start with a little wrap up. So we're going to go wrap, wrap, and then we're going to jump and shiver at the same time. Jump to the front, and then we're going to jump to the side, to the back, and to the side. So we go jump, shiver, jump, shiver, jump, shiver, jump. Bring our hands out, flex wrists, and we're going to do a little waddle. Wonderful, with shoulders and hands and feet in first position, a little ballet position. So feet turned out, and we're waddling over the snow. Wonderful. So we've got 2 moves now. We've got our Otto, the octopus move, twisting and turning through the water. We've got penguin move, wrap up, jumping and shivering all the way around, and waddling. Waddle, 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 waddle. Wonderful. Right, let's go on to the next page. So next, Otto goes and has a look in the Great Barrier Reef. Now, these are much warmer waters and made up of millions of little creatures that sit and build the reef over thousands of years, and they feed from the water. So our movement is going to be really tiny. I want you to imagine those millions of tiny creatures that move very slowly. They stay on the reef. Good, it's going to be a really tiny movement with our fingers and our hands, a really quiet move. Just moving slowly through the water. Wonderful. Next page. Next up is Shark School. So Otto finds different sharks. Ooh. And what do we think of when we think of sharks? We think of those sharp fins and we think of those sharp teeth, don't we? So we're going to start, bring your hands together like a fin above your head. Very good. And you're going to try and move your head from side to side. Whoa, very good. So you're trying to keep the rest of your body solid still, like a statue, and just moving your head from arm to arm. Good. So we're going to bring our arms up in a big circle. We go over the top, shark, head, 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 head. Then we're going to spin, open those jaws up wide and snap. So I've got those big shark teeth linking. Brilliant. Once more. Shark. Over 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Round 2, 3, 4. Attack. 6, 7, 8. Brilliant. Let's try all of them so far. So, very quick recap. We've got Otto the octopus. He moves through the water, swimming with those 8 long tentacles. Wonderful, everyone. Good. Then we've got our penguin. Shiver and jump. Freezing cold. Excellent. Really wrap up tight. And waddle, 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 waddle. Wonderful. Next up, we've got our warm waters and our coral reef. So we're thinking about those tiny little animals, millions of them that live on the reef. Brilliant, beautiful, beautiful, good. Twisting and entwining those hands. And shark skull, head, turn, those big jaws, go. Good, excellent. Right, let's go on. Right, everyone, you are doing a wonderful job, and please make sure that you grab a glass of water if you'd like one. So, Otto still hasn't found her friend, Hula, the humpback whale. And now she's headed to the Indian Ocean, which is the warmest sea in the world. And she comes across a turtle, a green turtle you can see here. So our movement is going to be very small and quiet, and we're going to try and cup our hands, top and bottom, and imagine we're making the shell with our hands, with our fingers like this. Yeah. And we're going to switch the shells, top and bottom, 4 times. We go 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant, that's wonderful. As we do that, we're going to sway from side to side. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Good, and as we sway, we're going to travel forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant, and the last part of our movement is going to be this mammal here that I'd never seen before, and it's a dugong. It's a mammal that breathes in air, not in the water. So we're going to do a nice deep breath in our nice warm waters. We're going to go breathe in into our hands, into our shells, and then we're going to breathe out our wonderful warm waters. And breathe in and breathe out. Wonderful job. Just going to read to you the very last part of the story. Hi Otto, it's great to see you. And look, I've got a surprise for you. Hula, I've looked all over the world for you, and here you are. A hula has had a baby whale. Soon I'll be big and strong enough to swim all the way back to the Arctic. So the humpback whale Hula had swum to the Indian Ocean to have her babies where it's nice and warm. And there we have it. There's our big map of all the oceans and the different animals and mammals and corals that we've met. I really hope that you've enjoyed today's video, and the next in the series of A Little Lift videos for you will have a Key Stage 2 focus, so older children, but again, it's really available for anyone, any families that would like to take part and do some dance with us. We are provisionally booking in schools for our Dancefest and Education projects to restart after Easter, so we're really looking forward to that, and we're hoping also to be restarting our live children's classes. So please keep an eye on our website and on social media for further information, and always contact us, dancefest.co.uk. Thank you everybody, see you soon.